Well, as every parent knows, raising children is hard, especially with the influence of celebrities, the internet and social networking. So youth speaker Glen A says that boys are particularly at risk, and he has written a book to help parents to turn boys into honourable men. Glen, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Congratulations on this book, and we want to talk about it further. You say it's harder for young men to navigate the modern world. Why is that?
Yeah, well, I think we have an epidemic today of fatherlessness. And statistics say that on average, fathers spend 6 minutes in the presence of their sons and 14 seconds in meaningful conversation. But in the same token, young boys are spending 4 hours on the internet or in front of the TV. So what we're actually having is a generation of young men who have been raised by the media and those who have been raised by active, engaged parents. And there's a massive divide occurring.
Okay, and obviously there's a difference between a father or a male role model being there and being present, isn't there?
Exactly, because, you know, there are a lot of dads who are, I won't say a lot, but there are some dads that are actually physically present but actually emotionally absent. And so we need to help our fathers understand that their role is vitally important in parenting. They said a mother's role is vitally important, but equally as important is a father's role.
Of course. And you fear that a lot of boys particularly have a problem with relating to women.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's a number of reasons for that. One of them is because they lack a mentor, and part of it's immaturity. But also with the access to online pornography and the easy access to it, young boys are a little bit confused about how to actually then relate to a real woman who has real feelings, real opinions, and doesn't appreciate being abused or having their feelings hurt.
So what can we do as parents?
Well, I think one of the things that we can do, one tip or one advice, is there was a survey done, and they asked young people, do you wish your father actually worked less hours? And the overwhelming response was no. We need our father to work because we've become accustomed to this lifestyle. All that we wish is that Dad came home in a better mood.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so because what fathers are bringing home is their temperament rather than their teachings. And so boys especially want their father to come home and engage with them. I know as a dad I have a busy day, but as soon as I drive in that driveway I have to switch off and realise for the next 4 hours until my 3 girls go to bed, I'm a dad. That's my job.
And it's not always easy, but it is something we have to try and adhere to. What about the presence of other role models other than the father, other male figures? Yeah,
well, we have, I think, in some circles of the media they portray images of people who are famous and are celebrities and seemingly powerful. But I'm of the belief that I would actually rather young boys chase greatness rather than fame. And a lot of young boys are committing their life to this fame, their 15 minutes of fame, rather than actually being great. And if we can help young boys understand and teach them that some of the things that they're seeing in the media are out of context, and that we actually need to help guide them in what is right and what is wrong. Communication is the key.
Glen, good for you. I've started your book. It is a really powerful read, and I would encourage everyone to get a copy of it. We'll make sure we have the details of this book. It's called Men of Honour, and we really appreciate your time this morning. Thank you so much. Over to you, Lisa.
That was fascinating, Georgie. I'm going out and buying a copy right after the show.